Hello, this is Trevor Emden from www.wizardofwisdom.com. I'm calling this my coming out video, and no, it's nothing to do with my sexuality. I'm not gay, and it wouldn't matter if I was. But I'm coming out of hiding here because for a long time I've been struggling with whether to call myself a psychotherapist, a life coach, a counselor, or a law of attraction expert, which I've sort of become, I suppose. And today I've decided I'm all of them. Because you know what? The goal is the same. You see, what I've been after since I was a child, since I was certainly in my early teens, have been the secrets to human happiness. What is it that makes us not only tick, but what is it that makes life worth living? You see, I wanted to wake up every day going, wow, another day to enjoy, to love my life, to feel good in every sense of the term, feeling good. Okay? And I set about finding those out. And along the journey, I trained in psychiatry, I trained as a psychiatric nurse. Along that journey, I sub-trained in things like NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, very powerful therapeutic tool, hypnotherapy. I learned things like family therapy, drama therapy, psychodrama, gestalt therapy. I learned all of those along the way, all because they seemed powerful tools, and they are powerful tools, and they contained useful elements that enabled happiness. I worked with kids. I worked with troubled teenagers for 10 years and saw kids who were struggling with drugs and even prostitution at 13, 14, 15 years of age turn around in a matter of weeks because of the powerful tools that at that time I was learning as well as beginning to teach back in the 80s. And I saw kids grab these things with both hands and go, to all intents and purposes, oh, I can live a better life, I can change. And they did. And I was so fortunate to be part of a unit that got troubled teenagers back to their homes in an average time of 4 to 6 weeks. And at the time we were world famous in the world of adolescent psychiatry, so I had that experience. All gone now, unfortunately. Politics changed and people retire and so on, but it was an amazing place in its day. Life coaching is something that people want happiness, and you say, okay, how can I help you achieve your goals? That's what a life coach does. Whereas a therapist or a counselor tends to help people who are kind of broken in some way. Say, right, how can I fix your brokenness, your lack of self-esteem, your depression, your anxiety, your feeling of low worth, and so on, so that you feel happy? Oh, there's a surprise. And somebody who teaches the law of attraction is really saying, well, what do you want? You want to attract those things in your life because at the moment you have an emptiness, things you want that aren't here, and I can show you how to turn your desires into things that will manifest and show up in your life. So the goal is the same for all of these things. We all just want to be happy. And I learned a merging of them over 30 years or more. And there isn't a place in my mind where one set of skills ends and the next one begins. They aren't pigeonholed like that. It's not like learning golf and cake baking or something, two very separate sets of skills. These are all on a spectrum. So I'm coming out. I'm all of those things. And what I'm really excited about today is that I've finally decided, because I'm freeing myself to blend the tools from all of those skill sets into one package. I don't have to worry about how I label it anymore. And so what I'm able to give you now is a brand new package called Win the Living Game. Because life is a game and it has rules. Okay, and if you know how to play the game and follow the rules, you'll come out on top every time. in any situation, whether it's in your relationships or your business world or your finances, your health as well. All of those things can be follow rules. Okay, so Win the Living Game is a program of powerful ideas and tools given in practical terms, and those of you that know me know that I'm very well known for delivering practical stuff that you can use immediately to make a change, make a difference, and feel different and get some results now. There's no padding around that's going to give you, oh, well, I need to understand this theory or go into that background. I'll explain what background is necessary so you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, but that's it. Then we go for the result. So Win the Living Game, I finally figured out how to deliver all the best, juiciest, most powerful, empowering pieces of my knowledge and wisdom and skills in one laser-sharp package that doesn't have to have a label of is this life coaching or is it therapy or is it law of attraction, because it's all of them. The material, where it comes from, doesn't matter. It's the results that you want. The results, happiness, fulfillment, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your life, turning your dreams into reality. That's what I'm about. That's what Win the Living Game is about. So, if you now will go to, there's a link in this blog post, but if you will now go to www.wizardofwisdom.com, which it was been my website for years, but I've completely changed it today. If you will go there, you will see how you can access this material for nothing, nearly nothing. Okay, because I just want to reach a lot of people, and what I'd really love you to do as you find out about it is pass it on the information about that. Okay, tell other people as well, because life coaching is usually expensive. This is not expensive. Psychotherapy, people don't generally go for that, certainly not in the UK, but even in the US where it's more acceptable to go for that, they don't usually go for that until they're broken. You don't have to be broken to use this stuff. You just want more from life. Okay? And as for law of attraction, gurus and experts, and I wouldn't call myself a guru, and I'm not even sure if I'm an expert, but I do know quite a lot about it, and I do have quite a deep understanding about it now, because I came to it because it's a natural progression of looking for happiness. You need to know how much control you have over your circumstances. That's all. Okay, it does not hocus pocus or mumbo jumbo. It's not new age stuff. It's practical, down to earth. This is what I understand about it. This is how you can use it. This is why it works. This is why bits of it won't work. So I've put it all together in one package called Win the Living Game, which you can access right now from www.wizardofwisdom.com. It's an absurd price, and you can try it for 7 days for just $1, and if you're in the UK, that's about 60p. Okay, so it's not, you can't even buy a cup of tea for that. So please, I hope that I'm meeting you, and that we're going to meet where it matters. Okay, that this is what you want, and I'm going to deliver. So I hope to see you on the other side, and thank you so much for your interest in this, and let's change lives. Thanks.